Idaho Winter is our next nominated novel. Now, that's the name of the boy in the story. He's growing up in poverty and everybody hates him. His father feeds him roadkill, parents encourage their children to beat him. It's a world beyond mere misery, but there's a little bit of boy meets girl action in there for good measure. And there's a major curveball in terms of narration when the novel goes off the rails and the editor has to intervene. So it's no wonder the National Post Review called the book chaotic and imaginative and clever. Tony Burgess, the author, is one of Canadian fiction's most distinctive voices and most prolific. Idaho Winter is his third book in under a year. We welcome tonight Tony Burgess.
How you doing? It was lovely to read after you, Monia, who is my new best friend. And I don't speak French, but it sounded beautiful. And also, very, very nice to be included in such a incredibly rich and talented group of people, and a bit of a surprise, frankly. And nice to be here. So I'm going to read from a book that I don't entirely understand myself. And so it's difficult to set up because of that. In fact, is one of the greatest failings of the book itself. But I will read, well, this is, I think, centers around a character who, as you get closer to, well, it's impossible for me to tell you, but as you get closer to her, you will become sadder and eventually paralyzed by the saddest thoughts you've ever had, and then you will be unable to leave her. And so as people try to save themselves by carrying her to a place of destiny, I suppose, they are wounded deeply by being close to her. And this is, I think so, one of the examples of being wounded deeply by being close to her. I feel a pulling at my chest as if hands are holding my lungs. I'm aware that my cheeks are shaking. It feels so strange, so violent to be affected this way. It's not like real sadness, more like an electrical current causing these minor tremors through my body. I wink to Alex to assure her that I'm fine. I step forward into the dark cave. No, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. My mind is getting dim. I'm so sad. My heart is breaking. I can hear my hoarse voice sobbing. I can't let this stop me. When I was young, these farm boys ran over my dog, and in front of me, my whole family. My little long-haired Dachshund, its broken back, bleeding from its side. I had a friend in school who got very sick, went into the hospital, and never came back. I never saw him again. I think the good witch in The Wizard of Oz is more the evil one. She smiles neatly and chirps happily when a house crushes the wicked witch of the West Sister. It makes me feel lonely that no one sees the meanness in happy fairies. I fell once, tripped off a low bridge, across a shallow ditch. It would have been easy to just get up. I wasn't hurt, but I lay there. I lay there for a long time, the entire afternoon, because I wished it had been a much further fall, because I have a deep well of misery in me that I can never show. The ditches are all shallow, and the falls are all too short. My grandmother died in my bed. She was brought to our house from the hospital. She had no hair, and they put her in my bed. And I had to go sleep with my brother. My dog died slowly over a course of an entire year. She went blind, and then her eyes fell out. I still have those eyes. Little sad, dried up eyes. Hang on a second. That's not true. Why did I say that? I said it because I'm a liar. I'm an awful, brutal liar who can't seem to cry hard enough anymore. Each heave on my chest pushes my memory, my story, my hope down further and further away from me. Oh, please leave me now. Close the book and burn it. Thank you.